I got the virgin by my father when I was at the age of 10 years old. The first time it happened, I explained to my mom. She did not do anything about it. So I was like, why is she not doing anything about it? I called her that, Mom, something like this happened. She said it would be fine, that she would do something about it. I said, okay. But that time I was still small. I think it was normal. So it happened the second time again. That was when I was 10, going to 11 years old. He had sex with me again. Because,
This is your biological father?
yes.
Okay. And you told your mom and she didn't...
She did not do anything about it.
What's your mom's background? Like, where's she from? What'd she do? Like, where did you guys live?
Live at Truman Palace, self-contained.
Lagos?
Yeah.
And she didn't do anything?
No, for now.
Did you have any other source of friendship, loved ones, or...
Viewers, this is your lovely host Michelle and
Emeka Pleasure,
bringing you the video of the day on Aha Your Day. And on today's topic, we see that we are emotionally down. It's because like things are happening. Things are happening, and there's this video on social media that's circulating that's making heads. This 10-year-old girl talking. No, she's not 10 years, right?
No,
she's
it
now.
started when she was 10.
So she's now
16 years now.
Yeah, so for this 16-year-old girl now, she's telling her about her experience. This is about her experience when she was 10, and you could see that this girl is like she's emotionally traumatized. She's sad and she's angry in her. By the time we finish with this discussion, you're going to know why she's going through all this. So this girl came out to tell Maria, she's a BBN Niger former house mate. And she's had a podcast where she brings people out to talk about things that you cannot say to your mom, to your dad, to your friend, but you just come out and tell her, and he's going to accept you or accept everything that you're going to tell her in full confidentiality. And if you want to bring out your face too, she's there for you. So this girl came and she was like, okay, so my dad has been sleeping with me since I was 10 years, forcing himself on me, and like this has really taken a toll on me. And so when people heard it, they were like, what? Your dad? And that's not the sad part. The sad part of all this is that the mom, who's supposed to protect their daughter or her daughter, was covering up for her husband. So we want to delve into this issue. We want to know why a woman will cover up her husband, sleeping with a 10-year-old child, allowing the child to go through all this. But at the end of the issue, the only good thing about all this is that the lady, and I said the girl, was able to report and have the boldness. At the end of the day, she was tired with it, and then she went to the police. The police were, police, how they do it, covered this kind of thing. So she met an NGO, and I said someone who will be able to fight for her, and then the man has been arrested. But should this be the case, and should this be the norm where fathers now go after their own children as young as 10 years old?
Like, the truth is it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. But it cannot really mean that it does not happen. All these things happen. Like, I've heard some other stories about this particular thing, and if we leave it like this, it will swallow up so many of us. Based on these kids, so many of them can never come out to talk. The trauma is too much. It's not just about rape, but raping your own daughter, like doing it. And this girl confessed that the father sleeps with her 3 times in a week. Like,
wow.
And the mother could not do anything. What kind of a mother does that?
Wow. 3 times in a week. I'm not even sure he does that with his wife. And so I'm on the thought that maybe the mom, she's okay with that because she's scared of her. She's protecting her own body, so she just allowed the man to use the daughter like that.
You're abusing your own child.
Why wouldn't you even come out and say what you're doing is wrong, let's stop this? Why would you protect your husband?
I don't know. Even when the girl was talking about, she said, even when the police came to arrest this man, the wife was still swearing.
So you see,
like it never happened.
Protecting the husband. Someone who has been following your 10-year-old for 6 years, from 10 years to 16 years. You know the emotional trauma, the abuse, like you know how it's going to, like what's going to, the impact it's going to have on this little girl.
No, I don't have friends.
And you didn't have cousins, aunties, nobody?
No, I have no, like, daddy don't want me to be, because sometimes whenever maybe Christmas time, like that, I want to go and do holiday, one of my sister's place or my mommy brother's people, like, no, I should not go. I should just be with him always.
At 10, I'm believing that you had a little sense of what was going on. You understood everything was wrong.
Yeah.
Did you ask him why?
Yes, I asked him why. He was like, it's normal. That's what he told me.
Where's your father right now?
He's at the police gender desk because I don't know what they're doing about it now.
When did this come to light? When did you report this case?
That was January.
This January.
Yeah. Because it has happened for so long.
Sorry. The first ever time he tried it, what was your thought? Like, where were you?
I was like,
What
is this
where were
man
you?
okay? Like, but the way he was doing, so I was thinking what he was doing was normal.
And you asked him and he said that.
Yes, that's what he told me. He said it's normal, that if I go online, I will see that it happened.
How did you get to reporting him? Like, what was the courage? How did we get here?
Because it always happened. So because
Was this constant?
like 3 times in a week.
Oh, gosh. Have you been to the hospital since? Like, have
It's
they?
when I went to go and report at the Noveza, so they took me to Mirabel. So that's when I went to go and the test.
Can you run us through the day that you actually left home when you reported him?
Okay, it was this year. That was in January because he sent me a message to leave and so I'm going to repair a POS machine. So when I was thinking about what happened, I was like, let me go and report. Because what happened is that while I was still there because of my education, because I know
At home?
Yeah, it says while I was still there because of my education, but if I should run away to affect my education, so I have to stay. So they said that when I was to do my WAEC, that was 2020, it was like you have to sleep with me first before you could pay me money for WAEC. So I was like, pay down.
Are you sure he's your father?
Yes.
You asked your mom?
Yes. She said yes.
I'm not sure she's really going to allow any man closer to her anymore because she'll be scared.
Yeah.
But my own dad, my own father was able to do this to me. I'm just imagining how the first day was for her, because I see this man as my father. Every child, every girl child, they love their father because they say the girl child is for the dad, the boy is for the man. So she is happy. My dad is coming to me. So maybe the dad was just playing with her like that, and then
in 10 years old, like, well, you know, when she was speaking out, you can see strong emotions, like she was crying and every other thing. And this man told her that it was normal, like he didn't do anything bad.
Do you know the worst part of this? If this girl, with all the anger in her, she maybe accidentally pushed the man and then his head hit the wall, or she stabbed the man and then the man died. Do you know that this
is another case, and the mother was
and she's going to jail. She's going to be jailed.
For something
they are going to cover up this the fact that she was raped by her father. They will say that no, it's not true, and that then the mother is going to swear that yes, that is not true, because she will still be protecting the husband,
which she has already done when the girl even came out to speak out for herself.
So as this issue came out, a lot of people have had diverse opinions about it. People are like, no, they don't even believe that this man is a biological father of this girl, because there is no way a father can do this to this his daughter. So do you think that that's the biological
Yes, I so much believe it's a biological dad.
Or maybe you can always think maybe because it's not the biological dad, that's why the woman allowed the man to do that, because she's also scared of her shame coming out.
Or can it be that the man is beating her in the house and she cannot even stand? I don't even know how to qualify.
Because this what the man has done, you cannot qualify. There is no adjective or noun or pronoun or whatever it is that we are going to use to qualify what he is doing. He is a monster.
Like the girl, according to what the girl said, he said he threatened her that he will not pay her WAEC fee.
How can a father threaten her daughter that I'm not going to pay your WAEC, I'm not going to pay your fees for you unless you go to bed with me? I just want you to like come to the same level with me and be in this 16-year-old girl who has been able to come out. There are lots of girls out there, even people who are so old, people who are married women have been traumatized by these particular things with their dads and male figures in their houses, their uncles, their nieces, their neighbors, and son. All of these things they have been going on on and on and on. And I think it's about time that people come out to speak, because coming out to speak about these issues to make people know that it is really happening and it is not normal. Like how your father is telling you that it's normal for him to sleep with you, for him to pay your bills. It is not normal. He's your father. He's supposed to do that without you giving him anything in return. I don't know why you see I'm person. I don't want to verse, because if I should verse, we're going to take this topic to another issue, to another discussion. So let's come back to the sad aspect, because the girl's narration is really it touched my heart. It touched my heart. I just want you to close this topic.
It's toughest.
Close this topic.
I'm just happy the girl was able to muster this courage to come out, because it will still give other girls passing through this thing the leverage to speak out, because most of them can't even come out to talk whenever they're passing through the house. They don't know how it feels like.
We should big up Maria for giving these ladies or this platform to be able to come out. Sure. Able to come out and then say this. I think even the first step of you coming out to talk about this
is healing already.
Yes, she's going to heal, because she has kept all this. Because the only person I could want to is my mother, and my mother to me was like, "Oh, don't come."
I really don't want to feel that whatever that girl is feeling.
So where will she go? Who will she run to? And so Maria opening up this particular podcast for people to come on and then talk about their emotional abuse is a very big good thing that should be acknowledged, and we should applaud her for doing that. And so if you have something that is eating you up, you want someone to talk to, my sister, we are here for you. Then you can just leave your email at the comment section and I'll reach out to you. You can just come here and tell me your story. I can blame your face, but then I'm going to tell your story as it's supposed to be told. And we as women, it's about time that we stand up for each other. Sure. It's about time that we stand up for each other. Our little sisters, our nieces, our nephews, we know that they say we are in a man's world, but we cannot allow the men to do whatever they want at any time. As a father, you shouldn't take advantage of your own child. I'm very happy that the Nigerian police have been able to arrest this man. He is not a man, he is a monster. They were not able to eradicate this monster on earth, because I don't know, even if you're able to do this to your own daughter, imagine he's a headmaster or a leader of a church. What will he do to the ladies in there, the children in his school? If a man is able to do this with his I
think that man is not normal.
I think that man is not normal. So on the part of this man not being normal, I think that's where we'll end on today's aha. The crab, but we say something there. Senator be a baby the air cross any the air back our Ghana and say, and he had any very curtains in the world. Me and make us a boy air brain with D. I'm just show my sister.
Pleasure
to see her there.